Okay, so it turns out my microphone wasn't working, so I'll try that again. It's going so well. Hi, I'm back again. I'm going to try and play Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, continue from where we left off. Not yesterday, because yesterday's stream went terribly badly, because I was having some sort of issue with really bad dropping of frames and really poor upload speeds. So I think it was to do with Windows updates causing problems. And I have now double checked and they're all up to date and all that kind of thing. I'm currently getting 0 dropped frames, which is good. 30 FPS, which is fine. So hopefully we may be onto a winner. I just wanted to double check something on here. On my phone, because it was just making a noise a second ago. Whoops. And then we're gonna get started. I'm gonna admit, I've got a glass of gin. Again. The kids are all in bed asleep, and fingers crossed they stay that way. I don't have to run off. So let's get started. Okay, so we'd just spoken to him, given him his we told him that we've managed to get the boom, the astrolite back. Let me just check this. So we need to go and talk to Therese, who runs the club, the asylum. I did, as I say, attempt to do this yesterday, so I did go through all of this bit, but it just wasn't streaming properly. It was really bad quality, so I thought I'd start again from the save that I originally started from yesterday. So fingers crossed. Oh, lovely. Crazy cables still, so that's good. I haven't actually looked that up to see if that's a Malkavian thing or whether it's just a weird glitch as yet. So no, that's not the right alleyway. I want to go down the alleyway down here. Can I get a run? No. Crouch. Hold? No. No, I do not appear to have a sprint. Okay. This away. Still a bit wigged out by that whole guy who was stood here but wasn't actually stood here. He just like disappeared. That was really weird. Anyway, I'm sure it was fine. It's probably just the Malkavian thing again. Okay, so this is the asylum. So I went on about it yesterday, but there's 2 sisters. There's Therese and Jeanette. Therese is kind of sort of like the businesswoman. She kind of deals with all that sort of thing. She's considered to be quite a powerful sort of vampire. And then Jeanette, her twin sister, I assume they're twins, not their sisters, is kind of like the complete opposite. She's thanks, voices in my head. She's like, like dressed in quite a kind of, I don't want to slut shame, but she's kind of, she was on the front cover of the actual game. Back when games come, made on discs.
What do we have here? Another scrumptious young plaything straight out of life and into my club? You smell new, little girl. Like fabric softener dew on freshly mowed astroturf. Oh, I'm not frightening you, am I, duckling?
I see before me a beauty who shares the madness of my mind.
Oh my, a Malkavian.
She is also a Malkavian.
Absolutely delicious. 2 minds as crazy as ours, and who knows just what might happen.
I've got a skylight there, and it's so windy here.
But you got it bad, little girl.
I've got
not
the
sure
voice
exactly
pretty
what
bad,
is real and what
crazy.
isn't. Janice. Let's see. Isn't that a two-faced Roman?
Yeah, I thought I'd shut it.
Of course, you're right.
It's really windy.
You just happened to meet the prettier face first.
You are the whiteness, she of alabaster and ivory.
Wait until Therese hears that. I am white to her black. She'll be absolutely furious. Of course, I won't be wearing white to any weddings, but we could talk about that later.
Tell me your name, daughter of Janus.
I'm the finger down your spine when all the lights are out. and the name on all the men's walls. When I pout, the whole world tries to make me smile. And everyone always wants to know who is that girl.
My heart beats like 1,000 primal drums. Give me the gift of your name. Your games give me cold willies. Tell me your name.
I am Jeanette. And this bit of chaos crammed in a certifiable giggle is my club. I just love to give you funny feelings all night, sweetheart, but I really must trouble with some business. We'll reunite sweet and soon, I promise.
Make madness feel like my last sunrise. I know, goodbye. Until our shattered selves once again collide. Let's do number 2. Yeah, she's got like the kind of like Britney Spears schoolgirl, you really one more time vibe going on. So she's got up there, over here, but I can't use it. It just beeps at me. So let's talk to this guy.
What can I get you, beautiful?
I seek the daughters of Janus.
Janus? What the hell are you talking about? Damn, well, I always get the weird ones.
I kind of feel like he'd be used to it, considering that Jeanette's a Malkavian. The sisters, spawned of the two-headed god.
Like the only sisters around here are Therese and Jeanette. They own the place. They're both upstairs fighting.
How does he know that they're upstairs fighting, considering that Jeanette's only just gone up the lift? Their voices are the mother of my ears.
Wow. I have no idea.
I have no idea what I just said either,
You?
to be honest. Hello, I can see I have a viewer. Hey. I know she hasn't said anything, but hello anyway. Come and join me as I probably do really badly at this game, even though I played it before. Therese waits in the arms of her own shadow. Jeanette will love the words that I birth for her. Let's go with Jeanette since I've met her.
Whatever. Look, I'll let you know. But if you start getting too weird up there, I'll have to come up and escort your pretty little behind back out on the street. You hear me?
Your blood is thicker than an alehouse brew. Farewell. Right, so we should now be able to go up there. Right, some nice leather work. Plush. Okay, ooh, a ring.
Your city? Last time I looked, it was called Santa Monica.
They are
Not
fighting.
stuck up
He was
here.
correct. I don't know how he
Oh.
knew, but somehow
Look at you sometimes.
he knew. Maybe just because they're always fighting. It's just an assumption.
You really do paint a flattering portrait of me with your turn-of-the-century barb. I always assumed you could do nothing but look down on me. Just the sight of you. The sight of that wicked painted pout, concealing that dirty, diseased mind. Sin! You have no shame.
Can't
Let
actually
he who was without sin past the fierce
get in
tongue.
there 'cause it's
Go ahead
locked.
and mock me. You pull your pranks,
Oh, we've seen
make
that
fun of my ways. But
headline
you,
already.
You're just one
I'll
big
just
joke.
stand here
Don't
awkwardly
call me
listening to your
that.
conversation.
Should I start calling a duck a pig as well? I'm your sister. How can you treat me like this? That's it, Jeanette. Run away from the truth. I'll take care
Not
of
that I've had
everything, as
conversations, arguments like this with my sister or anything. Not because she's like Jeanette, but just, you know, siblings bicker, you know? It's just what you do. We get on very well now, so, you know. Okay, so this is Therese.
Tongue. Huh. What a disgusting name.
Tongue.
Germs, you know. Please,
Tongues
come
are
in.
full of germs,
I do
I guess?
apologize for my sister's crassness if it made you uncomfortable. She's unabashedly scandalous, but in the club business, I suppose that kind of personality's a necessary evil.
Scandalous. I could stomach her oozings no longer. You are Therese, the Dark Daughter? Her whiteness was no terrible weight. Where is the Ivory Princess? I'm going to say the first one, I think. Are you Therese, the Dark Daughter of Janus?
Therese Vorman, yes. I'm the proprietor of this club, and the only person in this city whose good side it's in your best interest to stay on. What brings you to Santa Monica?
Does not the White Mistress own this asylum?
Jeanette is the freak show I keep around to lure in
Nice freak
curiosity
show.
seekers.
Slightly harsh.
She's very good with the clientele, but her business skills are approximate to those of a 4-year-old with a $1 bill and a 5 and dime.
Pretty rude, but I mean, they've just had an argument, so I guess, whatever. Call off your conflict with the worm, Dark One.
Tongue's exile is self-imposed, I assure you. But then, what reason would I have not to hate that loathsome Nosferatu scoundrel? Bloody Nosferatu. They're so unclean.
So the Nosferatu are sort of like very obviously undead-looking vampires. If you play as one of those, if that's the clan you pick, you just being seen by a human breaks the masquerade, essentially. So you have to play like a very stealthy, sneaking around in the sewers type of game. It kind of almost is like, I guess, playing on hard mode. Anyway, I don't want to meddle with your madness. Just make a wormy peace, or what has brought your darkness upon him? Say two.
He meddles in my affairs. He's a bad influence on my sister, and she on him. If you were in my place, would you let him compromise your authority? You most certainly would not. I'd quite like it if I never had to hear that name again.
Apparently, because tongues are unclean. Please tell the worm that all is forgiven, or I will pluck this worm from the ground and dissect him. I will say, please tell the worm that all is forgiven.
Why would I do that?
I don't really
Let him
want to kill
think
him,
I mean
need
to
him.
kill him. That way I don't have to worry about him sabotaging everything. Do you realize how his subterfuge makes me look to the Camerilla?
Okay. I am no politicking bloodsucker. I need to see the worm.
Tongue and his co-conspirators' actions ruined my chance at partnership in a crucial piece of property. I do have several other promising ventures,
Oh dear,
and one in particular has been, to say the least, an ordeal. I'd be willing to put the word out that my grievances with
thank
Tongue have
you.
been swept under the
Hello.
rug, but in return,
I
you'll
thought I'd
have
give
to
it a
help me
go,
remove a particularly burdensome spirit from a property I'm looking to invest in.
Thank you. Yeah, I was playing a different game, a much older retro game, but yeah, I decided. Oh, thank you for the follow. Yes, I kind of, this is kind of fun, and yeah, I thought it would be good, especially with the sequel coming out fairly soon, so yeah. Oh, well, thank you for popping by anyway, that's really kind. Kind of thought it might be a nice combination of playing games and being vaguely sociable, so yeah. Right, so this is where I'm going to have to go to the spooky hotel. Awesome. Better use of my time would be anything else. Speak your quest, Dark One. Spirit, a reflection of the living? Perhaps I will send you to the darkest sleep and the worm will praise me. I'm not going to attack her because I would imagine she's quite a powerful vampire. I'll do speak your quest, Dark One.
Rumor is that a personal item of a ghost may be used to draw it out or excise it from its
birthday
haunt.
stream.
While I don't put a lot of stock in hearsay, it's my last option. So I want you to go to the Ocean House Hotel, find an item of the spirits, and bring it back.
Cool, will do, Therese. Yeah, I mean, I only just really started like watching much Twitch myself, so, but, oh, and I say recently, I mean in the last like few weeks, I was like, this Twitch thing, let's have a look at this. This is something that, you know, I've watched a few, but yeah, kind of got into it a bit more in the last few weeks, and then thought, I know, I'll give it a go, but anyway, we'll see. Right, if you will give word to the worm that he is not wanted, I will go. We'll do that one.
Oh, I fully intend to do so.
You better.
You'll find that dealing with me on the whole is appreciably more predictable than dealing with some of the egomaniacs that are my peers. So long as our business doesn't go sour, my word is gold.
Yeah, it's good fun. It's just something I can do when, like, yeah, the kids are in bed, and you know, just good fun is the main thing for it. So, okay, then I am off to the house on the ocean.
Before I forget, take this.
Spooky,
the only way to
spooky
reach the
hotel.
Ocean House this time of night
I'm
is through a
probably gonna
tunnel in the
crap myself
sewers.
because I'm not very good
You'll
at
need
spooky
that key to open the gate for that tunnel.
I will do what needs to be done, Dark One.
If you'll excuse me, I've got situations to set straight.
Yeah, you better say sorry to your sister. Poor Jeanette. I'm gonna go. Then I am off to the house on the ocean. Ooh. Which one's which then? which one's meant to be which, because Jeanette has one green eye, whereas these two have blue eyes. She's standing in a little bit of a weird way. Ooh, I could hack the computer, but I'm not going to, because she'll probably attack me. My stealth is good enough to hide there from that. Come on, shut. Here we go. First floor, down we go. I have played this before, yeah. I think the last time I played any of it was, I forgot that people got something on like last year when I think I last installed this, and I have played it all the way through quite a long time ago. So, yeah. But I didn't play a Malkavian. I played my first playthrough when I actually went all the way through years and years ago. I played with Shamia, so I don't know if that makes much difference to the storyline. But right, this is mental. I still don't know why it's doing that. Anyway, every time I come outside, I'm like, what is this? Right, we need to go in the sewers. Where's the nearest? It's over here. Yeah, I've forgotten quite a bit. Yeah, I'm assuming that's because I'm a Malka. I mean, I know the voices I keep hearing are. But the last time I played through, which as I say was like, or started to play it last year, I don't remember this being a thing. So I'm assuming it's a Malkavian thing. But yeah, I don't remember masses. And this is also like the sort of fixed version, the heavily patched sort of modded version. So it's got added bits in it, I think, that were cut out of the original release. Which entrance point is this? C. Let's have a look at the map. Well, you could look at maps. Okay. Let's go this way. Yeah, I mean, it's also like things like, obviously the original was super glitchy. Because it was like so rushed out, whereas it sort of fixes most of that stuff, which is good. Okay, that was easy. You'll receive a message when the police give up a hunt.
Said you. Cranberry sauce.
Cranberry sauce.
Hotel Foxtrot.
Hotel Foxtrot. Oh, okay, so I think I need the key to get in. Oh, thank you. Well, have a lovely evening and hope the hair dyeing goes well. I really need to sort mine out as well. So. Cool. Night night. Leave me alone with the spooky house. Right. Oh, I didn't even check if I needed the key. Yeah, I don't think my lock picking is going to be good enough for that. Right. I think it's... Yep, keys. Okay. Can I get out now? Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, the thing that was over there. There's nothing else out here, is there? Let me have a little look. Creepy music, I don't like it. Where is that coming from? Well, let's give this a go anyway. I think I'm going to save it. F9 is quick save, so we'll do that. I now have a key, so let's get into the spoopy mansion. Hello, I can see I've got another viewer. Hello. I'm just about to start doing this creepy bit. Okay, right. Oh, there's a wall there. Oh, the ah! No. Oh my god, seriously. Family missing. Fire department searches Ocean House for remains. He wants to kill you. Awesome. I thought that was just the voices again, but apparently, thanks to the closed captioning, yeah, that was a ghost.
Where have my eyes gone to?
Where have my eyes gone to? I mean, we've all been there, haven't we? Suddenly like thunder and lightning outside, and it wasn't a second ago, but it's a requirement when in a spooky hotel, I believe. Okay. Ah! Oh my god, seriously. Okay. Ah. Bloody vases, seriously. Santa Monica celebrates the new Ocean House Hotel. Okay, let's head up here. Okay. What is that noise? See if I can do this one. Is it worth blood buffing? What did it say? Oh, I don't think. No, wrong one. I don't think there's a security. Even with blood buff, that's not going to put it up. Oh, I've got 8 experience to use. Should probably use that. I actually had a look at this in my last stream that I did, and I was like, oh, I'm going to save these points for when I have. I think it was 5 points? Maybe not. Of course, I now cannot remember what the hell I was planning on putting it in. Oh, it was this. So I was going to spend 5 points in you may move invisibly while crouched. So long as you don't touch anybody. I'm going to do that. And I'm going to leave it as that for a minute. Okay. So I can't get in there. Where else can we go? I'm not happy about being down here in the dark. Right. So if I go this way. Yeah, just an empty room. Right, let's go this way then. Okay, let's follow the ghost. So there seems to be more than one ghost. Jeez. Is that a radio playing music? Oh my god. No. No, do not throw furniture at me. Hotel hell. Child's severed head found in hotel laundry room. No, I don't like that. This game. Oh, okay, we're back here. Again, is that just the voices in my head because I'm a Malkavian, or is it because... Oh, good. The laundry room. Oh, I'm so not happy about this. Oh, okay. Boiler room key. Voices in my head, you are not helping. Okay. Okay, that door needs an oil. Oh no, I'm not happy about this either. This red light isn't ominous at all. I'm gonna just quick save again. Right. Nope. Nope. This isn't even going to do anything against it. Okay, he's gone. I mean, I don't feel like a baseball bat is going to do much against a ghost, but whatever. Okay, let's go through here. Okay, let's get the power. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's just broken everything. Oh, okay, it's a bit more lit up down here. Anything else in here, was there? Apart from... I was half expecting a child's, like, severed head in there or some kind of spoopy thing, but apparently not. Okay, what was that? Oh, the elevator. Okay, elevator. Cool. I got really hurt in that room with the, like, boilers and everything. Get knotted. Ow! Ow! What the... Picture just fell on my head. Oh! Okay, right. Let's do this. No! Oh my god, I'm really hurt. Can I, like, heal myself a bit? Okay. God, I've got loads of... I think I've got, let's use one of these. Did that work? Yeah, I almost used 2 then by accident. Okay, well that's giving me a bit more blood. I should... Seriously. No! Oh. Okay, what was on this table that she wanted me to look at? Oh man, I didn't mean to do that. Pressed the wrong button. Another body. Police say second child was chopped up like firewood. Yeah, I'd forgotten how dark this got. And also we have got some lighting on now, although... Okay, what's in here then? Oh cool. Slightly sinister children's toys. Oh, there was 2 kids, that's kind of sad, right? What's that? Okay. Oh. I don't think the kids like Daddy very much. Okay. Is there anything else? No. Anything in like here? Can I look in here? No. Just... Ah! Ah! Yeah. Oh my god, seriously, it really hurt. Get out. Upstairs key. Oh, do we think this was them? Like the parents? Do we think this was the... I mean... That is a very high-res image, considering the textures on the rest of the game. I'm assuming that's an addition. Also, that's quite a modern-looking wedding dress, too. I wonder who that couple actually is. I'm assuming a stock photo, but... Anything around here? No. Oh. Oh, God. Fucking called it spooky bloody toys. This isn't even that creepy, I know. I'm such a wuss. I'm so sorry. Screw you. Wow, man, it's getting... Okay, so she wants me to go this way. She's the helpful ghost. Shut this skylight a bit more because it's getting super windy, and also I can hear drunk people shouting. I actually live in quite a nice area, but
of the Atlantic.
clearly, I don't know, the horrendous weather has taken people outside to get drunk. Did I actually successfully keep that? Oh, okay, upstairs key. I can hear lots of people. Is that just my voices? Whoop. Oh, okay. Yep, okay, bar. Nice. Okay, so throw it. It's like one... oh, just a candle over there. Okay. Murder-suicide. Ocean House killer possibly responsible for Inferno. Okay. So means this is the same guy who killed the kids, not just like multiple people. There's lots of booze left. I like this room. There's booze here. Okay, thermometer. Yeah, I'm sure this isn't going to end badly. Let's climb in here. Just hear people, Josh. Somebody shouting, Greg! Greg! Oh, I remember what happens in the kitchen. Everything goes... wow, that music got real dramatic as well. Diary. I'm gonna back into this corner. Help me, okay. Oh, I'm really sorry, I'm gonna sneeze. Ugh. He's coming. Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, no, I'm gonna stay in this corner while you just fling pans around. That. Let's look at this diary. This is the tarred remains of what looks like a diary. 30th of May, it's in American style, isn't it? 30th of May 1958. Just arrived here at the Ocean House. We have a week-long holiday here in Santa Monica and Ed has booked us a room for the hotel's grand opening. Calling it now, Ed is the psychopath. It's a wonderful place, almost magical. The children have been swimming all afternoon. 31st of May 1958. The first 2 days have been almost perfect, except that Ed can't seem to asking about the locket I received from my mother. He seems to think it was sent to me by some other admirer. Ed can be sweet, but sometimes his jealousy can get the better of him. Hopefully he'll feel better tomorrow. 1st of June 1958. Sun is out today, not a cloud in the sky. Ed seems a little on edge. Keeps guessing as to who my new boyfriend is. Silly Ed. 3rd of June 1958. There was a picnic for the hotel guests this morning. Quite a grand affair. Ed is in a dark mood. I don't know what I can do to reassure him that he is my one and only love. The only time he seemed to brighten up was when he was speaking to the groundskeeper. Boys and their tools. Wonder if he was talking about axes. 4th of June 1958. We only have 2 days left and thank God we're finally going home. Ed won't speak to me or the children and I've found him more than once in the bathroom holding the locket and staring at it. I'm afraid he's suffered some sort of breakdown. I've told him we can go home but he just shakes his head. He won't look at me. I just want to go home. 5th of June 1958. Ed left early this morning and I haven't seen him since. If I haven't seen him in another hour, I'm going to call the hotel manager. Against my better wishes, Ed Jr. went to look for him downstairs in the basement. I'm going to send Tiffany down to fetch him. Wait, someone is knocking at the door. Oh my God, Ed, covered in blood, coming to kill me. Locked myself in the bathroom. He's gone crazy. He keeps shouting, we'll be together forever and he'll never let me go. Someone please The writing trails off the end of the page. It's amazing how she managed to write all that down whilst, cowering for her life in the bathroom. Okay, let's see. Brilliant. Fire as well. Ah! Just pans everywhere. Ooh. Okay. We crouched. Just get in. Thank you. Oh my god. Thanks. It was Z, I think, that, yeah, I worked out swaps the beacon. Helpful ghost is being helpful. Oh god, we're in the lift shaft. Whoa! Fuck that ghost. Ooh, okay. Yeah, now I've got an axe too. Deal with that. Right. Get over to there. Oh my god. Okay. I feel like now might be a good time to save again. Oh, I thought I just heard a door open. Nope. What's that? In the closet. Oh, that's like the same music I could hear outside. Creepy music. Ow! I knew that fucking vase was going to get me. Oh, excuse me. For the sniffiness. Right. Oh, okay, I'm still here. That vase is going to... Vase. Murders unsolved. Mother or father could have been Ocean House killer. Oh, because it was a murder-suicide, so I'm assuming he killed himself after he wiped my nose. Of course, we know it was the dad. He just went nuts for some reason. Clearly has issues. Or had issues if he thought that a locket that she got from her mother was somehow from another guy for some reason. Oh. Oh. Ah! Maybe I should put the axe down. Oh my word, I'm getting really badly hurt. Let's get blood heal ready. I'm also gonna put that away and go into first person. I do blood heal. I'm gonna use all my blood up though.
I smell a rancid grave.
Word. Okay, can we get through here? Okay. Yes. Oh, still here. Nothing, apparently. Nothing at all. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah, the fire was clearly... Oh, good, more jumping, because this game does jumping really well. Let's just crouch jumping. What's that? Oh, it's a lighthouse. That's kind of cool. Pretty atmospheric. Oh, fire. Oh, It's a burn trunk, which apparently I can't open. Oh yeah! This is how it looked before it. Aww. Some nice slow jazz. Ah, cool. I need to get an item that belonged to the ghost. So I didn't really specify which. I suppose the locket is important to both of them. Is it both? That is a very cool view. I guess this must be around the back of the hotel. Is there a better way to get down than just dropping off here? Potentially breaking my legs? No? Okay. That's really cool. I like that. It's very atmospheric. Why are we still getting the spookums? How am I supposed to get out now? Nope. Am I going back out this way? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Ouch, that hurt. Oh. Is that more open now than it... I think it's still the same. It's sort of opened it, but... Oh! Okay, yeah, it did open up a different place. Okay, okay, I guess we're done. It seems to be a lot less spoopy now. Although I still wouldn't... Oh, there's a big hole there. I'm gonna go upstairs, the other side. But I'm still not convinced I'm not going to get whacked with things. Random bits of furniture. Decorative and vases, etc. Or the bell. I'm out of this place. I've had enough. I'm going to save it just in case something happens on my way out. Okay. Hi, you alright? Spooky voices. How are you? You alright? Thanks for popping in. Say hello. I've just finished. You've just missed me. Just crapping myself going around that not that scary but slightly scary house. Anyway, I got what I needed. I've got to go back to Therese. Definitely need this drink now. Just managed to drip it all over myself. Smooth. Right. Back through here. I think it was Access C I came down. Which I think was literally just straight along. Yeah, this will do. I'm sure I can work out where I am. Oh, joy. Yeah, that's always fun. Trying to... what was I having a fight with the other day? It wasn't Twitch, it was something else, and I could not remember the damn password. And then it was all, like, the whole resetting process was just annoying. I can't remember what it was now. That's gonna bug me. Something I hadn't used in a while. It might have been Google. Might be one of my Google logins. Right. Trees, who is here? So yeah, that was a good one to come back up. Okay, let's go back into the club with its super late 90s, early noughties vibe. Yes. These guys with the gimp masks are really loving it. Nice. Over here. To the upholstered leather lift.
Stop doing that.
Stop doing what?
Mother shan't be too pleased.
Voices in my head.
None too pleased.
I'm not doing nothing. Yeah, everything does demand, like, you must, well, you know, like authorization tokens, or we sent you a text message, please verify. Oh, okay.
Coming.
No sign of Therese. We've got Jeanette. Oh, I'm guessing this is like meant to be Therese. Yeah, oh yeah, Therese's side, Jeanette's side. With the heart-shaped bed. Classy. Oh, and her laptop. Kitties versus ducklings for my heart. Nice. Right.
Not even a knock? I could have been undressing. And who knows what I would have had to do to you. You're here to see Her Royal Majesty Queen Victoria, aren't you?
Yes, yes I am. 1, I stole this from a spirit for the Dark Daughter. 2, I seek the Dark Daughter, she of obsidian. Nice. 3, all of my cells are intoxicated with you, White Mistress. 4, I tried to avoid your gropings, but you have more hands than I have eyes. Okay. I stole this from a spirit for the Dark Daughter.
Can I see it?
Oh, but please bestow this gift, White Mistress, only for the eyes of your sister. So I'm either giving it to her or holding on to it for Therese. Oh, I don't know.
I'm not just some silly doll, you know.
Oh, don't
All my
don't
life,
be upset,
my sisters
Jeanette.
made me out to be a joke. She told you I was an embarrassment, didn't she? That I couldn't tie my
Yeah, she
shoes,
did.
let alone hold on to something for her. Is that it?
A little bit. I seek not to harm your heart. Take this little offering. You stole the words from my head. Hold on to the knowledge that you mean nothing to me. Wow, both of those seem a little harsh. Do I give it to her or not? Look at that face. Saddest face. Oh. Therese will be pissed with me though, and I need her to call off this thing with tongue. Oh, go on, take it.
It's beautiful.
God,
Like a
I'm
knight in
soft touch.
shining armor. Dangling at the end of a noose.
Yes, neck wrung and armoured. The other said she would forgive the worm.
Oh, did she now? I spend a few nights with Bertram and all of a sudden he's the pox of Santa Monica. Paranoia and Therese have been bedfellows for longer than I can remember. Indulge my curiosity. What did you really think of Therese?
Her beauty. So we've got, I will say nothing of my visions. The worm needs forgiveness. 2, she is beautiful like the edge of a knife. Now, the worm. 3, her beauty is forgettable. Please call the worm. 4, nightmares and needles. She sickens my very skin. I'm gonna go with, so as not to upset Jeanette, 3, her beauty is forgettable.
We're identical twins.
Oh yeah, I didn't actually think that through. How then does she still wear her dignity and you are naked? Tell the worm he can come out of his black
I
bath.
wish I could do something about it, but Bertram won't believe it's off until he hears Therese say it's off. And as I told you, I'm really not sure where Therese is. However...
Yes, White Mistress. I cannot travel in straight lines. The Dark Daughter made promises. You will find her and bring her to me.
Do you know Gallery Noir down the street? I happen to
meant to
know
press
there's a
1 and I
charity
accidentally
event
pressed
being
2.
organized
Never mind.
there. Lots of influential Santa Monicans slithering in for token appearances. But there's one thing they don't know. The whole event's been set up by a kindred trying to establish their own power clique in our city. And we can't let that happen, can we? So I need some brilliant young upstart to spoil the milk.
Brilliant young upstart, apparently. I kind of want to send me on another little...
I thought we went over this. Therese isn't here. Until he hears it from her, Bertram's like a windshield in the deep blue sea. Invisible.
Oh, fine. My ears are open, White Mistress.
I promise this won't take long. Take this knife. Give the paintings in the gallery a good slashing. Don't get caught, and don't
Slash
turn it
up
into a
some art.
massacre. And steal the charity box, would you? Buy yourself something velvet.
Slash up the art, take the cherry box. Cool, whatever. Slashing is now my existence. You free the worm after this? Oh, no, she's not going to do it. It's got to be Therese. I don't steal the offerings of innocence. I will not destroy the brainchild of another. Farewell. Oh, I don't want to steal the charity, but that might affect my humanity as well.
I'm sure Therese will be
Slashing is now my
thrilled to honor your
existence.
agreement when you get back. But in the meantime, get to the museum and ruin those paintings. Then pay me a visit. I want to hear all about it. Hurry up. I can only amuse myself for so long.
No canvas will escape my blade. I will think of you only as I slash these splatterings. Yeah, I'll do that one.
Oh, and there was something about the paintings. What was
Oh,
it?
that wind.
I can't remember.
Hopefully you can't hear that.
Oh well, have fun, Duckling.
The art. Yeah, sure. Fun. I'm not hiding. We've literally just been talking to each other. Maybe she isn't talking to me. Oh god, they're both nuts. They're both Markavians, though, like me, so I can't really talk. I have a feeling I can remember that this is just not great. Slashing up the art doesn't go very well. Right. This way. I think I could really do with finding somebody to feed from. Anybody down here? Anybody just chilling out in this dark alleyway where nobody else is watching?
Can't see.
I mean, I feel like this,
Where have my
nobody's watching
eyes
this guy.
gone to?
Perfect. Yeah, there's nothing to see here. Right. I'm looking for the gallery. Seriously, these wires. Gallery Noir. I'm assuming I can't get through the front.
Hey, hold on a minute there. I'm afraid you are committing a 351. That's trespassing on private property. I'm gonna have to ask
What?
that you vacate the premises
This isn't private
immediately,
property. What are you
or
talking
I'm
about?
afraid
This
I'll
is
be
like
forced
the
to radio
pavement.
this in.
Oh, well, obviously I'm going to do the Malkavian option. Your mind will shatter on the hollowness of your life.
No, it can't be.
You are.
I'm useless. I'm completely useless.
Flowing fat will ferment your furrows. I made a man cry. Feel slightly bad about that. Only slightly. Ah, yes, got inside without killing anybody. Right. Do I take the money? But it's a loss of humanity if I do. But I mean, the money would be quite helpful. How much money do I have? Where's my wallet? I'm literally on it. Wow. $100. F9. This doesn't seem suspicious at all. I'm gonna take it. I'm a terrible person. Humanity lost? Yeah. I had a feeling. Okay, why would... Oh. Why would I be able to turn the light on? There's nobody in here to, like, hide from. Yeah. Okay, need a knife. Cain meets Lilith. Cain slaps Abel? I'm assuming that says slays Abel. It's just slapping him. Slapped him real hard. Cain spurns Lilith. Cain cursed by God. Wasn't... Lilith was meant to be Adam's first wife. And then was replaced with Eve. Supposedly went off and became like the mother of demons. But Cain was Adam and Eve's son. Okay. I think... I'm assuming I'm supposed to... Botch. What the hell does that mean? Also it didn't... I was actually going to look at that. I got like some sort of like bad... bad thing on me? No. Botch. Okay. I'm going to guess that he... Oh, I guess... Yeah. I have to do these in order. Okay, I'm going to guess he killed Abel first. And then he was... cursed by God? Yep. And then he met Lilith. And then I assume he spurned Lilith. Oh, bad things are happening. I've only got... Good. Blood demon. Awesome. Blood buff. Have I got something better than the... to ask you a question? Ha 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 ha! That joke. Ugh. The combat in this is not the best. I'm kind of hoping that it's better in the sequel. Oh, don't open what? Was that the cash box or... Oh my word. Blood heal? Let's do a blood heal. Oh no, hold on. Is there any kind of defending in this? Yeah! I almost died. Oh, hi, just kill 43. What is it I'm not meant to open? Because I already took the charity box and lost some humanity. I thought I might. Which kind of sucks, but I haven't lost any other humanity, so... Yeah. Yeah. That was fun. Jeanette's just kind of an asshole. I'm sure she knew that was going to happen. And now I've given her the locket, so... Yeah, I took the charity box money. I'm a terrible person. But I did get $250, so... I might go and buy some more blood from the creepy guy in the blood bank down here. More blood bags. I don't know, just don't open it. I think it's just giving me money, like, straight away. Nope. Let's just leave it at that. Yes. I think it just gave me money. Oh, what's this? Bubble Bum. grape flavour. Just an ordinary pack of chewing gum. I don't even know where I got that from.
Maggots love you.
The maggots do love me. Creepy voices in my head. Very popular with them. Right. Let's go down here and I'm going to buy some blood. And also maybe they're going to go and look in some dark alleyways for some people to feed on.
Need a fix?
Yes, yes I do. Creepy blood dealing guy. Ugh, so expensive, but I think the blue blood is... yeah, I'm not getting that. Just get that. I'm gonna get a couple. Vandal. I was gonna comment on his name being Vandal, but... yeah, kind of bits of it I'm remembering. But, and I've also got it, this is the, like, heavily patched, modded, like, community modded version. So it's not too glitchy. And it's got extra bits added in that they didn't include in the original release, so... I haven't completed it for years. I have gone all the way through playing a Camerilla years ago. I think I reinstalled it last year and played it a bit, but I didn't complete it, so thought I'd start it again. And yeah, right. I suppose I should go out to the asylum, but I also want to eat somebody, so let's see if we can find someone who is not being looked at by other people. Nope. It wasn't close enough. Jump. Okay. Yeah, it makes a big difference because it was so like glitchy and just. I did play it through the original sort of version. I'm just gonna shut the skylight because I can hear it really chucking it. Yeah, the original version I did play it through, but there were several bits that you could break the game quite easily, I seem to remember. And it was quite frustrating. Oh, I could have avoided the security guard by just like... well, no, I couldn't. Apparently I'm not strong enough. Physical is my weakest attribute, I guess. Okay, well I've got slightly more blood. I could ask a prostitute to come into an alleyway with me and then sort of just drink off her. Oh, hey.
No.
Surprise! Cutting that fine. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's amazing what the community like can do when... because, I mean, that's the thing, I think the game's worth it, you know? It's kind of... it's got a good storyline and you can see what they were trying to do. And they just... obviously with everything that happened with the, you know, them it being rushed out and them not being able to finish it, it's just such a shame. I think because some of the stuff was sort of left in the game, but wasn't sort of left in the code, wasn't it? Yeah, that's it. I think that's it. The community will put the effort in if it's a good game, despite the fact that it's, you know, can become unplayable. Then you know it's a good game then. Cult classic, as they say, but seriously, oh my god, every time I come outside I see the cables and I'm just like, it's just a bit weird.
Every second takes us
Oh, is it a little quiet?
Time of judgment gets closer every second.
It's on the highest at the moment.
These
Might try and
streets
reposition it.
lead to the
I'm
spinal
just talking
columns
too
of the
quietly.
great beast's hull. All you walk willingly to the eternal
As I say, it's on the
basement,
highest
guilty.
at the moment, I think. just a bit of a potato mic, unfortunately.
Every second takes us closer to the time of judgment.
Totally forgot what I'm doing.
Time of judgment.
Apart from listening to the doomsayer just talk random rubbish. Well, I say random rubbish. It's kind of potentially accurate. Damn him. Okay, thank you. What I might do then is I could turn the game audio down slightly if it's a bit loud. But equally, I don't want to turn it down so much that you can't hear the game. I feel this is not going to go well. Just stood in a lift, like, why isn't it moving? I have actually done that in real life before, going into a shop, and you go in the lift on like the ground floor, and so you need to press the -1 button because you're going down to the like lower floor, and I'm sat in there repeatedly pressing the ground floor button and wondering why the lift isn't moving. And then somebody came in and was like, oh, can you press the button for me? And I was like, oh, yeah, the lift doesn't seem to be working. And then realised I'd been pressing the wrong button for like 5 minutes. It's so embarrassing, isn't it? Oh, okay, good. I'm glad you can hear fine. Hello, EMCD13.
I smell a rancid grave.
Yeah, thanks, creepy voices. Right, this is probably going to go quite badly. I'm going to quick save. I'm not going to come back to the quick save if it goes badly, but if I get killed or something.
You. What were you thinking? How could you give her that item from the hotel? Do you know what she did with it?
Oh, do I want to know what she did with it? Oh, jiggy, slippery, perilous. Slippery? Maybe
she threw it into the Pacific. Do you know what this means? It means that I can't get rid of the spirit now, which means that that property is useless to me. And to make matters worse, someone's just gone and ruined my event at the gallery.
I did finish the game once. I can't remember some of, like, quite a bit of it. And also, I suppose, I know that you can make different decisions and stuff. So I remember bits. I remember at some point getting a weapon that's like somebody's limb, like an arm or a leg, and you being able to use it. I know she's pretty annoyed. She's pretty pissed off at me. Yeah, I remember at one point using a weapon that's like a limb, and I remember like a creepy Alice in Wonderland style mansion. I think she needs a hug. Do you think if I was just like, Therese, just calm down. You just need a cuddle. Also, hi Sunbroku, welcome to the stream. I don't think she'd go for a hug, to be honest. She doesn't seem like the touchy-feely type. Bingo chips and fuzzy dice. Chicken strip pheromones, pieces of eight. I'm gonna go with bingo chips and fuzzy dice.
Shut up! I thought I could control my sister as long as Tongue was out of the picture, but nothing's changed.
Nope.
Because of them, I'm in a worse position than I was before. The Ocean House is worthless. So our business is forfeit. The feud is on.
Ugh. Carry the burden of your sister alone and honour our agreement. Yeah, that's right, you promised. Though I did give it to your sister instead of you. So... the scale is not balanced. Let us talk as equals, Dark One. Let business be our sweet nothings. I can't remember what the blue one is. Is it seduction or... I can't remember. Let's give it a go.
I made some threats against my sister. Idle threats, involving fire and her impious satin sheets. She took them quite seriously, and is avoiding me. I want to meet with her, and explain that they were said in the heat of the moment. I asked her to meet me at the Surfside Diner, to reconcile. But I'm busy with the club and my other endeavors. I'd like you to go to the diner and promise her that I don't plan to take any action against her.
I also think
Wait
I
for
can
her in the
vaguely
back
remember
booth,
what happens in
near
the
the
diner.
phones.
Blue's Persuasion, thank you. Yeah, I could not remember. I know that the red one with the like crazy writing is the Malkavian what's it called, dementation option, but other than that, This is more convoluted than my psyche. I will find her and then we finish this. Roses for her when they should be stones, dear Baron. 3. Shall I show her a sunrise? I'm going to do 1. This
I
is
want
more
to see my
convoluted
sister.
than my psyche.
Yes, I'll call it off once I've spoken with her myself.
Oh,
Just do what I
2.
ask.
Sorry, I've only just seen it. Yes, I'll call it off once done and done. Favourite characters that I remember. Jack is pretty good, but obviously I've already met him right at the beginning. He's just funny. He also says the line "hooey" like instantly that you meet him. I'm trying to think of the other characters. There's the guy who I can't even remember the name of the faction. He runs the other faction, not the Camerilla, not the Asian vampires. The Kuajin? But I don't... He's the one at the beginning who kind of protests when the annoying prince guy is gonna like behead you. And he kind of protests it. Oh, no, I wanted the other one. Close the doors. Yeah, Jack is the best. Other memorable characters. I mean, Jeanette's pretty, and Therese are pretty good. And I do remember the whole thing with them. Which I won't spoil now, just in case for some reason somebody's watching this and they haven't played it. Nines, yes, that guy. Yeah, yeah, I vaguely remember him, but I don't remember him being particularly memorable. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Right. We are now going to the diner. I do think I vaguely remember what happens here too, so I'm going to save it before I go in. Yeah, I do like Jack. Jack's pretty good. I'm trying to think. Oh, there's the the stripper lady, the lady who runs one of the clubs in the one of the later on sections. Yeah, the big kind of creepy, crazy dude who's got his he's got like Cloud's Buster sword from oh, yeah, I do remember. I am remembering correctly. He's got Sword's Buster sword. Sword's Buster sword, Cloud's Buster sword. Right. I'm gonna get a weapon out. I'm gonna get this axe out.
Hey, where you going, man?
I don't know myself, and neither will you.
I'll let you go this time, man.
I will leave and leave you behind.
Get out of my way, man.
Nice. So I actually avoided them attacking me then, didn't I? Shooting the place up. And the phone ringing. Was she called like Vivi or something? Yes. Remember that. Is it this game as well, where there is a...
It was a setup. Listen, I know we've had our differences, but you have to trust me. Therese tried to have you killed. I had to lock myself in the bathroom because now she's got a gun.
Oh no, lock yourself in the bathroom.
Please, you have to help me.
And she's got a gun. Sort of guns didn't really affect vampires that much. Yeah, that's it. Velor and Velvet. Yes, Vivi. But this is also the one where there is like a young vampire hunter, like an Asian girl, or I feel like it's in like one of the last section of the game. She's got like a big sword, or am I confusing it with another game that has vampires in it? I can't remember, but yeah, that rings a bell. Not that she's necessarily my favourite character, but for some reason I kind of vaguely remember her. Yes, potentially, yes. Patience, White Mistress, tell me what troubles you. What need have I ever used saddle?
Therese knew it was you at the gallery all along. She set you up and... Did you hear that? She's crazy.
No, I didn't hear that.
She paid those thieves for a hit. She'll kill anyone who gets in the way of her becoming the top dog of Santa Monica.
You two are both More trouble than you're worth. Ah, thank you for the follow. I will come to right this wrong. Any suggestions on which option I should take? I will deal with the Dark Daughter, Ivory Goddess. White Mistress, why did you bind me to these railroad tracks? Let fate deliver us 2 piles of ash. Farewell. Seriously, this font is not the easiest to read. I will come to right this wrong. Then I'm not.
Hurry! I don't know how much longer
Threatening
I have.
either of them. Death is not as peaceful as I had hoped. Right. Let's do this. Okay, back to the asylum then, I guess. Yes, the Henge Yokai. That rings a bell. It's all coming back to me now. My poor addled brain. Oh, these two, seriously. No siblings fight, but... I've spent more time in this lift than I feel like I should need to. Yeah, I can imagine it's not great for anybody watching to read. That's why I've been reading it out, because I figure that's probably easier. Gary and Pisha. Gary is Nosferatu? Pisha. Trying to remember who she is. Aha!
You stay out of this! To think anyone
The
would
big
risk their life for this
reveal.
filthy, tainted waste of blood. This will just make it easier to kill both of you. Help! Save me and I'll help you find Bertram! I swear! Shut up, Jeanette! I warned you to stay away from Tongue. He's turned you against me. I always looked out for you, but you couldn't stand my success. You had to meddle, didn't you? I didn't want it to end like this, but you forced me! You never gave me any credit for anything, Therese. I was the one calling the shots. Bertram was dancing on my leash. How does it feel to know that I beat you?
What strange fate twists befall us?
Isn't it obvious? I'm about to rid the night
We're
of
the
this
same
deviant,
person
backstabbing
all
whore.
along.
Do you realize that despite her condition, she still fornicates with kind, no less? So despicable. So unclean. You're one to talk, dear sister. Or should I say daddy's little girl? Do you want to know just how depraved the Baron of Santa Monica can be? Shut up, Jeanette. You'd love the world to think you're a saint. When you thought I was asleep, I used to hear Father come in at night. I heard him whisper how much he loved you in your ear before he... Don't finish that sentence, or you're dead.
Yeah, go on.
Had his
carry
way
on.
with you, and he didn't have to force you. You went limp and became his plaything. Do you think I didn't hear it? Night after night? Always the obedient daughter until... Shut up. Just shut up! Would you like to tell the story? She makes herself out to be the virgin queen of the night, pious as a nun, stable as the Earth's orbit. But it's all an act, isn't it? I'm
Yeah,
the good girl.
the milk
You're the
playthrough is
wicked one.
pretty good
You've
so
done
far.
nothing but plot against me when I had our best interests at heart. And despite that, I've always covered up your mistakes. I've taken care of you. And this is how you repay me? Taken care of me. You've done
These
nothing
two,
but keep me
honestly.
down.
Yeah,
Blame
the
me for
Mark
every
playthrough's
mistake.
been pretty good
Did you
so
expect
far.
me to let you rule my life until the end of time? No,
try and talk
sister.
over
You've had
Jeanette.
it coming since our last sunrise. Is that right, dear? If it wasn't for me, you would have never survived this long. Remember? They tried to separate us, but I refused. I chose this life and brought you into it so that we could stay together. Obviously, you've forgotten.
you know what the best part of streaming it? The Malk. Sorry, I'm having trouble reading, even though it's like here. My eyesight. I need to wear my glasses probably when I stream. I don't need them very much, so I actually don't know where they've gone. The Malk play, that is. Is that what the best part of it is? Is it just the best clan to play when streaming, do you think? Or is there something specific? Does the Dark Daughter speak truth, White Mistress?
She's a control freak. People, things, emotions. If she can't control something, she gets rid of it. And you're a wild animal. You'll rub up against anything that'll take you in for the night. Then when you're stuffed and bored, you bite the hand that fed you.
What's the best part? I don't know. I think I enjoy the fact that I've ended up, because I went with I did the beginning where you like answer questions and that generates your character, and we ended up with Malkavian, and then I just left it at the default kind of assigned attributes. So yeah, I can pretend that that's the voice. I've got so many voices. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I just let it go with that, but I am enjoying it. But yeah, I like that. You can just pretend that the chat is the voices in your head. All of the voices. You're a sticky little thorn from the beginning, White Daughter. Yes, the Dark One called down the Reaper on me. I don't know which one. Yeah, no, it's fine. We got there in the end. It's fine. I understood eventually. I feel like your typing's pretty good for on my mobile. Which one should we go for? Sticky little thorn from the beginning, because I know how well. There's 3 ways this can end, I assume. Or, well, I say 3 ways. Does she just? I don't know. I'm gonna go with. Well, and then I can turn on Jeanette instead of and go on Therese's side. But I don't really like Therese. Okay. I was gonna say there's a way of having them kind of exist in like this, isn't there? Is there a way where they like? There's no way where they both die, is there? Like she doesn't actually shoot herself in the head. She somehow gets rid of the other half. But yes, the Dark One called down the Reaper on me.
Therese will never let you live. You've disappointed her. I used you, yes, but I didn't try to have you killed. Therese has no problem with killing, do you? Remember Father? Father loved me. I was a good girl. I always did what I was told. You always hated that he loved me. You disobeyed him. You brought men home when he wasn't there. You were an awful daughter to him.
What of Janus, Dark Daughter?
He was always good to Father, but Jeanette made him miserable. Over the years, it all became too much for him. I think she broke his heart, so he killed himself right in our room. Killed himself? Therese. You placed his finger on the trigger once you blew his mind all over the silly clown wallpaper. Right after he found me in your bed and thought I was you. He was always angry at you. You drove him to drink. When he died, he was in torment. As I recall,
I'm not very good with dairy, but I really fancied
Please,
some the other night,
Carly.
and it's like, yeah, we've got ice cream in the freezer, strawberry and cream, my favourite. And then I just got like a guilty face and yeah, we ate that weeks ago. I was like, oh, damn it. So I usually don't get a look in on ice cream. Don't believe your hollow words, White Daughter. A dark deed for the Dark Daughter, not to be believed. What is green?
The police sure did.
They broke us up for a little while, remember? The first thing you did after your escape was find me.
Enough! Don't say another word about that.
So, sweet sister.
Is this how it has to end? I admit I always knew this night might come. Well, any message you want me to give Father? An apology? A love letter?
Grab the boomstick, Ivory Princess. Yeah, I mean they are. They're terrible. They're both as bad as each other in their sort of how they manipulate. But I don't know. Jeanette's just kind of, yeah, they're in different ways. But I feel like Jeanette's got more charisma than Therese. Therese is probably the more sensible, but also kind of an asshole. But then Jeanette kind of is too. After all, she's just like, yeah, go and slash up all this artwork and steal this money from the charity box. And she knew that from what she did, I wouldn't then. Yeah, you can do that, can't you? Yeah, I thought you could with her, but I don't think I've ever done that in a playthrough. But I assumed it was a way from the way she's like constantly suggesting it. Grab the boomstick, Ivory Princess. They're not going to give me the boomstick, so. Which one survived then?
I killed her. I didn't want her to go. I only wanted her to change. You understand, don't you? Poor Therese. You wanted to find Bertram. He's at the old gas station in an empty oil tank. He'll help you because I'll ask him to. But you must keep your tongue tied tight about what happened this night. Understand?
Your words are clear, White Mistress.
Don't hesitate to come see me once in a while. I'm going to be so lonely without Therese.
Well, I mean, you didn't have to kill her.
I may need someone like you sometime. And I do get bored so easily. Maybe you could come by and cheer me up sometime.
Maybe. I'll come and worship at your alabaster altar. Fear is the moon on a dread morning. Farewell. We'll do number 1. Be nice to her. Although again, as previously discussed, she is kind of a bit of an asshole. But I do prefer her to Therese. Oh, there is actually a bathroom in here. Ooh, look at that for a party bath. Nice. I lived in a flat years ago. It was like quite a nice flat. We'd sort of moved from like a teeny tiny cottage that was literally one room downstairs, one room upstairs, and we basically, yeah, we looked at this flat, and it had this massive bath, like a jacuzzi bath in the bathroom, which was just really weird considering the rest of the flat was kind of normal. Hi! Is that, I can't read it properly, Fregis? I'm so sorry pronouncing that probably atrociously. Hello. Yeah, it was, I say cozy, the issue is that if you actually turn the jacuzzi stuff on in the crazy party bath, hi Rachel, it made a horrendous noise and it was flat, so basically the neighbours knew you were having a jacuzzi bath, or like someone was underneath. It was very obvious you were having a jacuzzi bath because you turn it on and it would go and just make this horrendous noise. Which wasn't particularly relaxing, but you could have fit like 4 people in there though. Not that we ever did, but you know, I guess that was always an option. I'm gonna quick save again, and he is at the gas station. The gas station, which is down here, I think.
Hurry on your way to the apocalypse. Always room for heathens.
Yeah, the option was always there, and it did get nicknamed the party bath, for obvious reasons, but to be honest with you, we didn't actually live in the flat very long, because it turned out that the person who owned it wasn't paying the mortgage, so we kind of moved out before that all hit the fan. Hi, Bertram.
Look who finally made it. Thought you'd never find me, did you, sweetheart?
Take some lozenges, I think. It festered in your brain that I looked for you.
I've gotten good at knowing when I'm wanted. Oh, so you're who I'm waiting on. Someone must have faith in you, Cupcake. That, or they want you out of the picture.
I think.
Interesting choice either
Little
way.
from column A, little from column B. Nasty dude.
Nasty dude? Hey, I may not be a looker, kid, but you better start showing some respect, 'cause I could squash you like a freaking bug if my panties get all bunched up. You got it?
Sure. The world is shown to me even when I'm blind.
Oh shit, a Malkavian.
I love how that's everybody's
I
reaction.
suppose I'll figure out what the hell you're talking
God.
about in a month or so.
Malkavian.
Man, I hate talking to you guys. I always feel like I'm getting an answer to a question I haven't even asked yet. Oh well.
Deal with it. Bertram Tongue, the nasty dude. Sorry, that was probably a
The
bit
one
loud.
and only. But don't bother with the introductions, fledgling. I know who you are.
Then you know more than I do, yeah.
News travels down the kindred grapevine like wildfire. And that courtroom spat between LaCroix and Nines Rodriguez is
Nines
a juicy
Rodriguez,
little
yes.
morsel. And you in the middle. How interesting.
And survive I did.
Oh,
that
you
fit.
did you? Well, I wasn't worried. So why did you need to find me? What did you need?
Why did I need to find him? I've forgotten at this point, with the whole Therese Jeanette thing. Oh, Mercurio asked me to find him. I seek a strange house of wares, oh nasty... Oh, I've got to find the warehouse. He knows the warehouse I need to...
Never mind. The warehouse, though. I've been watching the place. The Sabbat has a bunch of low-life humans working day and night to move stuff through there. There's some major staging going on.
Secret sorrow and sickness, tell me of the Sabbat. Only the warm bloods infest the house of wares? Can you put me in the house? Tell me of the Sabbat.
The Sabbat. Jeez, you are green. It's like this. We're all monsters, like it or not. I'm not gonna say the Sabbat are the evil vampires, because none of us are the good guys here. But the Sabbat...
But they are the evil.
They glorify their monstrous nature. They refuse to hide it, and go out of their way to show it. They're also brainless and reckless. They have a life expectancy of a vampire fruit fly.
What of the hapless humans?
As far as I can tell, the humans seem to know the score from the way they've been talking. I think most of them have aspirations of joining the next graduating class of shovelheads. Ugh, losers.
Do they know of their dark masters?
Yeah, the Sabbat like everyone to know just who they're dealing with. So if you get in there and have to bust a few heads, don't feel bad. Think of it as upholding the masquerade.
Okie dokie. Can you bring me there with shoes of air and feathers?
Yes, I can. Just tell me when you're ready, and we'll leave. Once you're there,
He's
however,
pretty freaky,
you're on
isn't
your
he?
own. You'll have to get into
Some
the place and plant the
interesting
explosives in the middle office to
growths.
take the whole structure down.
I suppose you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, maybe? I mean, Jeanette seems to like him. I'm not judging. I'm not judging. My pockets desire things they do not have. Light the way for me when I wake tomorrow evening, your dudeness. Nasty dude. Oh, get in there, plant explosives. My pockets desire things. Is that me asking for money, do we think?
Alright, I guess. Come back when you're ready to
that's
go.
me asking for more
But
time.
don't be too long, fledgling. This isn't really something we planned around your
I have
schedule.
a really busy schedule. I am no longer here. No, I will talk to you.
You ready to go?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do this. Lead on, nasty dude. He is a bit like a Fallout ghoul, isn't he? Are there any bits in... Gosh, I mean, the last time I played Fallout 4 on the PS4 when it came out. Were there any ghouls in any of them where the ghouls are... Yes, of course there is. There is some in Fallout 4, isn't there? They're like sentient and you can talk to them. As opposed to just the crazy ones who try and kill you constantly. I'm gonna quick save again. Like the irradiated ones who just burst out of stuff and attack you. probably don't need to crouch here. Oh, I should probably check my character sheet. Oh yeah, I've got a fair bit of experience to use there. Or do I save it until yeah, there are quite a few that save, you know. I suddenly like remembered when, isn't there like a whole town, I say town, bit in Fallout 4. There's like a hotel and there's ghouls in there. If I remember. I should play that again. Fallout 4 was, but thinking about it, I was playing Fallout 4 when my eldest, who's 4 now, was a little baby, and I used to play it on PlayStation 4 when he was like, he would just be asleep on me and I would play it. So it's been a while. FO3? I don't know, it's just like leet speak. I'm old. I don't understand. Was it just a typo? Or are you referring to Fallout 3? I'm confused. Sorry, confused. No. I don't want to fight unarmed. I quite like to fight melee. I might give myself some more melee skill. That rings a bell as well. I'm trying to think. Again, Fallout 4, I've only ever played through it once. And I can't remember who I sided with, because Luke was playing it too, so... Yeah, Fallout 3, okay. I did get there in the end. I did sort of get there in the end, maybe. I'm going to give myself some more melee skill. I'm going to give myself some more lock-picking skill. I do like being able to hack, but my hacking skill's not bad. Hidden killing, maybe 4 stealth keys. Keys? What's wrong with my speech tonight? Honestly, I haven't even had that much to drink, look. Instantly, that's not all gin. It's gin mixed with lemonade. Parma Violet gin. It's very nice. Maybe I should actually go for this instead of paying for, like, melee. Being able to stealth up behind people and just sort of murderize them. I feel like melee's useful though for when you can't stealth up behind somebody for some reason. I'm going to... Also that uses blood. Only uses 1 per activation though. Any melee on total gain 50% damage bonus. Oh, so if I attack, I assume it's not if they attack me. If I attack from being obfuscated, I hit harder, even if I don't stealth kill them. Does that sound right? Didn't finish Fallout 4. Yeah, I do remember that eating into quite a lot of my time. I'm pretty sure I did finish it, but I feel like I rushed the sort of... I did a lot of dicking around, basically, making settlements and stuff. And I think I ended up like rushing through as much as you can in Fallout, any Fallout game or Elder Scrolls game. Okay, I'm going to go with that. I've got 2 points, and when I get another point, I'm going to put it in lockpicking. I probably regret this decision in a minute, but never mind. Yeah, I spent a lot more time building houses and stuff than I did actually playing through the main storyline. It's normally not the settlements thing, but that's normally how it works. The Elder Scrolls 2, I spend much more time wandering about. 99% dickery. That is very accurate. That's kind of what they are, though. That's kind of the weird appeal of them, isn't it? Just like wandering around in Morrowind and Skyrim is like half of the fun. Don't need a weapon to...
Hey, where you going, man?
Wow, I messed that up. Wait, I need a weapon. Why can't I just strangle him with my bare hands? I could have found to. Never mind. I am 99% inept. I've got to die, right? I totally should have fed on him. Oh, and they're totally now aware of where I am. Just go out and hide out here for a bit until they calm down. Ugh. Yeah. Right. Maybe I should have reloaded this. Maybe I should reload this. No, that's cheating. Let's not do that. Let's not reload. Seriously, all the cables. I really need to Google as to whether this is a thing. They calm down now? No, 100. I do obfuscate. Sneak past everybody. I hear a car horn in the game. Are they aware of me, or is it just somebody really close? But do this. There isn't anybody in here. A box. Don't even know. Yeah, it might have been a train, not a car. Probably make more sense, seeing as I think it's a train station. Gonna have to. That was a waste of obfuscate. This is stealthy. Just chuck that there. Apparently, it doesn't count. Okay. Just sneak up behind this guy and feed on him. Get closer. It's probably a bit sooner than necessary, but I feel like I shouldn't murder this random homeless guy, seeing as he doesn't seem to actually be one of the baddies. Okay. Is he gonna alert everybody if he sees me? Can go down here. There's an invisible wall. I just like kind of.
Yo, what the fuck is going on here tonight? Boxes all in everyone's face and shit.
Didn't you hear? A new shipment came in with some pretty serious hardware.
Yeah, I heard. What the fuck? We get that kind of shit in here all the time. What's so different about tonight?
I don't know. Marcus is tense as a motherfucker. Maybe he heard something.
Like what?
Like, I don't know, but keep your fucking eyes open. And someone better tell those clowns in the freight house to quit playing cards before Marcus comes out and starts peeling fucking caps. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear ya.
Third person sound. Seems better. Well, that is some kind of graphical weirdness going on there. Come on. Trying to stealth kill him. Seriously, I'm genuinely used to be good at this game. Once upon a time. Many, many years ago. I think I might cast Obfuscate again. This thing keeps sliding off my head. I have such trouble with headsets. They either really hurt my ears or they fall off my head, or just various things. This is one that is actually comfortable on my ears. But yeah, I've gone through so many different ones where I'm like, I cannot. I've like played a game for 2 hours and then just been like, oh god, my ears, they hurt so much. I don't know if I've just got really sticky outy ears or what, but yeah, it's not great. Is this guy gonna see me? I'd use Auspex, but when I tried it earlier in the tutorial bit with Jack, it didn't really work. So I couldn't see I'm supposed to be able to see the aura of the bad guys through things, but it didn't show me it didn't work as intended. I didn't gather. I'm gonna off this yeah. I can see that out, but which I bet leads somewhere interesting. Oh, sugar. Boom, murderizing. Good. Just tire iron. A whole lot of tire irons. That was an interesting view up her skirt. Okay. What's that over there? It's just. I'm gonna have to. Of the beams. Oh, so good. I'm guessing these things are sellable. This looks to be a class ring. Go Northbred Tech Iguanodons. Iguanodons. Nice. An engagement ring for a girl who's a single day's ATM limit special. Ouch. That's a pretty sick burn right there. I wonder what happens to the bubble bum. Bubble bum? Bubble bum. I'm gonna save it again while I'm up here. Okay, we're up nice and high. How do I get down
Anything missing from that last shipment?
Missing?
I forgot to look, but I'll do it tonight. Fuck I pay you guys for? This is the big score, so do your goddamn job right or I'll bury you in the desert and find someone who can. Won't happen again.
What a way to motivate your employees.
Order a pizza? Order a pizza?
Let's order a pizza.
Where are they gonna deliver it, numbnuts? 13
Where are they gonna deliver it,
warehouse
numbnuts?
full of kill-on-site hopheads way?
Go.
I can pick it up. No. No one's
This may not
going
have been a
anywhere
wise
sitting on this shit. How about
I feel like
put a bullet in
Obfuscate
your gun?
is
That fill you
pretty
up? Oh, you
fucking helpful,
goddamn Mongo-looking bastard!
Who's there?
Shit, shit, shit. It's gonna run out. It's gonna run out. It's gonna run out. I'll sit here a minute. This is probably gonna be very entertaining as I just sit here and try and stealth my way around here. You currently can't find me. I'm still hidden. Oh, okay, this is where I can put the astrolite. Ooh, also a gun. Also... Ooh, is that a shotgun? Nice. What's that over there? And will somebody see me if I... I'm assuming it just gives me bullets. Okay, well before I put this down, I'm gonna save. Wish I had... Well, I treated myself. I got given some money for my birthday. And it was when Empire was on actually. And I was home with the twins. And yeah, for my birthday I was like, I'm gonna get myself some gin. It's like violet gin. So it kind of depends on whether you actually sort of liked Parma Violet taste. But I really like it. It's really nice. But then I also quite like Parma Violets, so because I'm weird. But yeah, it's pretty good. I should probably... I'm worrying slightly because I've had a drink most evenings this week. and I just wonder at what point you sort of become a functioning alcoholic. So I should probably need to have at least a few more nights, I think, a week where I'm not having a drink. Yay! Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Yeah, seriously, it is. It's mum life, for sure. But yeah, I do sort of get to the point where I'm like, I've had a drink. You know, Luke's like, oh, do you want a drink? And I'm like, yeah, sure. And then drinking occurs. And luckily, the girls don't wake up too early, so it's not too bad. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's summer holidays. I feel like it. I know. It was so. I'm glad that Taryn and Luke had a nice time, but also I'm a bit sad. I haven't seen everybody all year. Sucks. But we were thinking about trying to come to E4, possibly just me and Luke, or maybe just me and Luke and the twins. But we're just not sure whether we can both afford to go. So, and also whether it's sensible to try and take the girls, or whether we can get somebody to babysit and all that jazz. So, yeah. We'll just have to see. We'll just have to see. I really want to go, but yeah, sucks. Right, I'm gonna. Did I save it? I'm gonna save it again after just waffling on for however long. Okay, it's armor's explosive, and then I don't know how I'm gonna get out because I can't. I kind of jumped down, didn't I? Oh god, I've only got 3 minutes. Where's obfuscate? Now I regret not. Yeah, I could also bring my gin, so, you know, there's that. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? I tell myself that. I'm like, well, it's not the complete end of the world. Ugh, you know, goons. I might go out the way I came in then. Or I could potentially get blood buff through here. Yeah, I know. I think I might email PD and maybe get my autumn swap for spring ritual. No, it's still not good enough. Nope, wrong button. I've only got 2 experience. I need 3 for that. Poo. Oh, I need to obfuscate again. Yeah, I think I'm going to swap out my autumn, because I only really got the autumn stuff because we had other people in the
What was that?
There's a guy glitched through a door. Oh, now I feel trapped in here. Oh, I can get up there.
Freeze, motherfucker!
Oh, no. Can you see me through the wall? Apparently, yes.
Hey, where you going, then?
I also can't go where I want to go here.
Come on out, man.
Oops. Yes, as I was trying to say, I might try and swap
I know
out
you're here.
the autumn stuff, or just keeping it sort of purely spring. It's going to be a bit awkward when I appear in front of all those goons. Okay, I can just cast it again, it's fine. Nothing to see here. I've only got like 30 seconds to get out. I don't feel like this is going to happen somehow. Oh, this is locked too. Why are all the doors bloody locked? Get out. I'm gonna die here. I think F10 is quick mode. Not. Because it saved over my Let's try this again. Yeah, I don't know whether I'd be better off being like purely spring though, because then I would be more useful probably, because I've not got much in either realm of magic. So right, so going back out the way I came is a bit of a pain in the ass because of the guy who's out there. I can't get through this door because I wonder if I obfuscate. I wonder if there's a key on the guy who's in here, the like boss guy. I'm gonna go and stab him up. There's another guy right there, but I'm sure it's not.
Freeze, motherfucker!
Press the button! Come on! Oh, that guy's funny. Oh, and this guy. Yeah, I think with most things with Empire, I think organising is half. It's probably like more than half of the battle. 99% of the battle, maybe.
I know you're here.
Well, you might know I'm here, but you can't see me. He did not have a key on him. Might go kill these guys. And then we can potentially get out this way. If it's not, wasn't it?
Freeze, motherfucker!
Ran out really at a really poor time. How can I'm not quite sure what this does. Well, I guess I just brutally murdered them, so that's something. I think there might be a way out here. There's a door down there. Okay. It is the cat herding. It's the cat herding that's just the hardest, because there's just so much to do, isn't there? And everybody is, it's just, yeah, real people and they're off doing things they want to do, and that's like cool. But it is hard. It is hard to then organise everybody. But I'm going to save it again, even though I've not done an amazing job at sorting this. But yeah, it'd be nice to come along and with or without the twins, although I will definitely achieve more if I don't have the twins, for obvious reasons. Obfuscate using a door. Okay, this guy has so that person. Where's he going? A pretty poor job of dealing with that guy. Oh, this way's out, so let's go this way. Let's not touch him. Hi! Hi, Lauren! You alright? You've come to see me do a really bad job of escaping from this place before it blows up. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna probably finish fairly soon. It's been like 2 hours and fairly sure that Taron's gonna wake up and need a wee soon or something, so... Oh... Thank you for popping in. It's lovely. I've had lots of people pop in and say hello, which is really nice. Or have actually, you know, watched as well, which is just lovely. It's also just nice to chat with people and be sort of sociable whilst also playing video games. While Luke's at blacksmithing, so... I don't know where the hell I am. Which way I need to go to get out. Not in here? It feels like going inside again. Yeah, see, it's mum life. Mum life. Well, thank you for coming by though, Rachel. Well, whenever you feel like it. Hopefully see you at E4, maybe see you at E4. And yeah. See ya, night night. Oh, thank you. Night. Oh, where am I? Where am I supposed to be going? And I've got 30 seconds again before this whole place blows. Through here? Ah! No way. Has he followed me the entire way here? We're both going to be dead in like 30 seconds. Oh, hiya Charlie, you alright? Yeah, I'm hoping we can, but it's just whether we bring children, or we can get children looked after, or whether we can afford it as well, to be honest with you. Luke is now totally oh my god, just die! Luke's like totally skinned now, after coming to E3, so... Oh my... I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Did I survive that? Oh, okay. Oh my god. I think I did survive that, but I'm gonna get my axe out. Well, apparently if I get to this place, I can actually survive the explosion, but I also have to fight, like, yeah. Tell me about it. I also have to fight an endless stream of Sabat twats, so... Yeah, Rainbow Six would be quite fun to do, although I don't own that, so, at the moment, but I've seen other people playing it. What the fuck, you just sat in a cupboard? Yeah. I'd also quite fancy playing, Borderlands 3, which I have played the Borderlands 1 and 2 sort of multiplayer as well. Yes, exactly. So I think Borderlands 1 we had on the Xbox, either Xbox 360 must have been, and then we played Borderlands 2 on PC, which we still have, and obviously Borderlands 3 isn't out yet, so... But yeah, this game I'd quite like to get and play with friends. Fun with friends. For fuck's sake, I have to do this again. I already killed those guys, didn't I? Oh no, wait, did I save it afterwards? After killing those guys? Also, I'm going to get my axe out. It is, yeah. 99% dickery. You already have this weapon. Yes, I do have a tire iron already. So many tire irons. This game may also be 99% tire irons. I'm not in the right place, am I? For some reason. Arming the explosive. And... I get... Hear me? Oh yeah, I suppose I ran and there's other people in the room. Whoa! Excuse me. I don't remember this. The remnants of somebody's body that just like went through the wall. Whoa! Get out of the way of the fucking door. Oh my god, he's just gonna stand in the bloody doorway. Oh, I keep forgetting it's gonna run out. It's like an endless stream of them. Oh, nice. Yes, I would really like to play the tabletop game because I never played it. I was aware of it. I think my mum had some of the source books for it back in the, like, you know, she had AD&D stuff. She was into that, and I'm pretty sure she had one of the Vampire the Masquerade books as well, but I don't remember her ever playing it. Oh, I'm really hurt. I should probably drink some blood and heal up. But yeah, that would be really fun. There's also somebody on Twitch who I follow posted that they've made they had some sort of I think it was a charity-based thing where they had like make a game in a day, or I don't know how long, few days, based around vampires, and they made a sort of point and click Vampire the Masquerade game called Santa Monica by Night. It's on itch.io, I think, and yeah, that looks quite good. So I might actually give that a go and stream that when I finish doing this one. But yeah, I thought that might be worth a look. So it looks quite cool. I'm going to use that. And then I'm going to blood heal myself because I'm really freaking hurt from those Sabat assholes. Is this the way out? Oh, let's go this way. Apparently you can't obfuscate when you're legging it. So I worked out that if I got into one of the buildings, I was then actually far enough away from the explosion. Okay. Doesn't feel ominous at all. Is there a way out of here? 'Cause this is where I got stuck last time, fighting endless Sabat dudes. Yeah, yeah. There was like, it kind of feels a bit cyclical, doesn't it? You kind of like, it's either vampires are in, or pirates are in, or I don't know if Luke's played that or not. I know there's. I'm gonna have to try. Oh, they're gonna come for me. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I guess I'll just wait in here till everything's blown up. Yeah, the only Star Wars tabletop I've played is when we were. Yeah, tight. This is the issue, and it just gets worse. So if you can't manage it, Charlie, at this point, then there's no way that I'm gonna, or you know, most of the people I know down here, unfortunately, who all now have children. Most of my gaming buddies, unfortunately. Can I get out up here? Let's find out. Yeah, the only Star Wars tabletop that I've done is when we were up for New Year. So if we can't make E4, there's a chance we could make New Year. So that's a thing. Mainly because our Soul of Jedi. Yes, I know. This is what worries me somewhat, is that we might get horribly ill again, and I couldn't cope with looking after the twins and Taryn with the flu. I've only had the flu like 3 times in my whole life, and that was one of them. So it was, yeah, not the best. Oh yeah, okay. Can I? Oh, I don't want to fall down there. That feels like a trap. Yeah, it was pretty horrible. And then of course everybody else caught it, and I felt super guilty that everybody else had caught it. So yeah. Whoopsie. But yeah, if we could do it, the main reason we can't come to Empire with all the kids is because our car isn't big enough. So we can just about squeeze all 3 car seats into the back of our current car. But when we come to Empire, we have to remove at least one of the back seats so that we can so that we can fit the tent in and everything else that we need to bring. So basically, yeah, we either have to leave at least. I think actually we might need to take 2 seats out, to be honest. So we can't take all of the kids with us. Yeah, I mean, we already just give Taron a spear and send him out to, like, hunt for food for himself. It's okay, right? Sure that social services would not have a problem with that. I'm gonna say, this way I came in, I can't get back out that way. I'm just trapped in here. Am I missing something really obvious? It feels like I should be able to get out like, past them, but I can. I can't fit underneath, even though I'm crouched. I can't get out this door. Oh, I can't. Are you shitting me? I tried this door! Why can I hear a dog? Also, I'm really low on blood again, and health. I end up using all my blood bags. And I also don't fill up that much. I'm sure I checked that door. Maybe I didn't check the door properly. Never mind. So I guess I had to wait in there until everything exploded and then I could come out. Some nice early noise rock music going on. Oh, can I fit through there? I'm not going to be able to fit through there. No. Invisible wall. But yeah, that's the main reason why we can't currently. I think we're going to have to, like, the only way we're going to be able to come to Empire with all 3 kids is if we get some kind of, not just a people carrier, but like a minibus or sort of like something that's been converted from a van to a car, you know? Just don't think there's any other way we're going to do it. Now how the hell do I get through here? Can I not? I walk into... Yes. No, sort of. Can I just kind of jump through? No to you cannot jump through, or no to please do not get a van. Large animal carrier. Yeah, I mean that could work. Maybe we just get one of those cages that you that you put dogs in, and we just kind of put them all in there and back. Although again, I think the police frown on that kind of thing. Oh, another tire iron. Great. Yes. Yeah, I guess. I do, as I said, I think I talked about it on one of my other streams actually, that back when I was sort of like, I don't know, 8 or 9, my dad had a girlfriend who had 3 kids. Technically they are, you're right. He had a girlfriend who had 3 kids, and he had his first car. He didn't learn to drive till he was 30. His first car was this like Escort, Mark 1 Escort that didn't even have seatbelts in the back. So we had to go buy seatbelts because that was a law that by law you had to have seatbelts by that point. But we also used to just fill the car up with 5 kids and 2 adults. So it'd be like my dad driving, the older boy who was a little bit younger than me in the front, and then it would be me with a smaller child sat on my knee, usually my sister, another child in the middle, and then the other older, no, the mum, the girl, my dad's girlfriend, sat with another child on her knee. And we just used to drive places like that, and somehow we never ever got stopped. Yeah, exactly. Well, this would have been the early 90s, I guess. We just go to Lou and like that, just like, or Newquay, and this is annoying me. Never once did we ever get stopped. It's kind of stupid thing. I can't like have I got anything that I haven't got anything that I can like try and move it with. Come on. Yes! The fuck? So annoying. This is where I just now get like Skyrim. What with it? Glitchiness wise, or okay, well all the dudes seem to be dead, so that's something, I guess. I'm assuming they got killed by the Sabbat or blown up. I'm sure when I last played this, the Sabbat did not turn up. got an axe and I'm not afraid to use it. Ooh,
The
look at that for
warehouse.
graphics.
Your handiwork, I presume?
Yeah, the physics in this are a bit mental. It wasn't me, it was my evil twin. Didn't you see the goatee? Explosions always remind me of my childhood. I like to blow things up. Have you ever been exploded? Ah! Werewolf! We're so between 2 and 4, I feel. I'm gonna do explosions always remind me of my childhood.
Hopefully no Sabbat saw you escape. They could
Oh,
be
they totally
somewhat
did. Although I did kill the guy who
antagonistic.
saw me, so... Duck, duck, goose. That's a werewolf. Ah, werewolf! Yeah, I did think about it. I am Malkavian, which I picked via the questions where you can go through and answer the questions rather than just picking. Yeah, I know, and also the font is quite hard to read as well because it's like crazy person. Also, you may hear weird sort of whispering voices, which is the voices in my head talking to me and saying weird shit like cranberry sauce and stuff. Yeah, weird stuff. I've not played through as a Malkavian before. I think I played through with a Tremere was my character when I first got the game years ago. And last time I tried to play it through was last year sometime, and I think I can't remember. I wasn't a Tremere, I don't think. I can't remember which, but it wasn't Malkavian. You've heard no voices? No. I've heard... There hasn't been that many since I've been in this section. Sometimes they come up, the text comes up in the top left corner of the screen, and sometimes it's just, if I'm in a conversation like this, it doesn't pop up and say anything, but I can hear the whispering. Or are you trying to convince me that I've actually gone crazy? Yeah, seriously, the new one, I'm hoping, lives up to this one. And as I was talking to somebody else who was in chat earlier, considering how broken this game was when it came out, it's amazing that people spent time patching it and, updating it. Little from column A, little from column B. Spent all this time this is actually a fixed version of it that actually plays pretty well and doesn't have too many broken bits in it. And they added in bits that the original developers originally intended to put in but then couldn't because they got rushed by the publisher to put it out basically before it was finished. Are you the big bad wolf, friend, foe, duck, duck or goose? I'm going to go with that one.
I see my reputation for once does not precede me. My name is Beckett. I haven't been following you per se. We've just coincidentally been at the same places at the same time, for different reasons. So sorry if I unnerved you.
Unnerved me?
Tell me, have you by chance seen or felt anything strange since your embrace?
I mean, apart from the voices? Oh, I feel like I need to do number 1. Executive meddling. On the beach, their blood was thinner than water, the thin bloods. The Baron's sister is herself, 2 minds, 1 face. Strange. Ha 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 ha. No. What voices? Yeah. It might just be me. It did actually freak me out when it first started happening, because as I say, I've not played a Malkavian before, and I have a feeling they added the voices back in from the source code. I'm going to put I see dead people.
A ghost? Quite ordinary. I generally pay wraiths no mind.
Good for you.
All but a few are willing to give up their secrets.
On the beach, their blood was thinner than water.
Thin bloods. They're a fascination of mine. They are considered a weaker, more human-like kindred. Hence the name, Thin Blood. But they are sired same as any of us. I've heard a large concentration of them live in this city. They're one of the reasons I'm in Los Angeles.
Yeah, it's amazing how after the initial comment of, oh no, you're a Malkavian, when I sort of spout some gibberish at them, they then are able to follow what I'm saying. The Baron's sister is herself. I'm not supposed to be telling anybody about that though, am I? Jeanette was like, don't tell anyone. I don't know if I care.
Something to look forward to, eh?
Yeah, sure. All I care to share.
Most of my contacts here report sensing something unusual in the night air, like a sense of dread or pressure. But I'm not a native to these parts, so I can't tell if it's irregular. And since you're still fresh, perhaps you're not attuned to it. Pleasure meeting your acquaintance, but there are rumblings for me to discredit. We shall, I'm certain, meet again. Or never again. Good night, young one.
I mean,
and
yeah.
Be careful.
We either will
You'll very
meet
likely
or
be
we won't.
hunted by the Sabbat.
Good work. Goodbye, wolf. That guy, seriously. He's gonna turn into a wolf again. No, he didn't. Boring. And apparently I can just be transported back. Turmoil in the east. Oh!
Maggots love you.
See?
Trust me.
Whispers in the corner. I know! Oh, seriously, I shat myself when it started doing it. Like, can anybody else hear this? Like I actually would if I really was hearing voices.
Nice work, Cupcake. I felt that explosion a mile away. It's all over the news, too. Man, there's gonna be some pissed off Sabbat just howling for
Use
blood
the boom boom.
tonight.
Oh my god, that laugh. Do you know of Beckett, the noble savage?
Beckett? Well, I know of him. Why?
We traded words.
No kidding. Huh. Must be something major happening if he's in town. Beckett is a historian of sorts. He's unearthed more vampire lore than anyone. Well, that's all Beckett does. Seek the truth behind our condition.
Okay. I seek to pull questions from your bubbling dome. It does kind of look like it's bubbling. You are truly delicious. Farewell. I don't know if I've got any questions for him, really.
What do you need?
I don't know. Do you see the shadow-cloaked killer?
Those murders are definitely the work of the Kindred. Probably some caitiff getting revenge on everyone who made fun of him in high school. Once the sheriff tracks this guy down, they're gonna make one hell of an example of him.
The sheriff's the big guy, who is like the right-hand man of the prince. Caitiff, the motherless dogs. Okay, caitiff are vampires who don't know who made them, I think.
Pretty close to the mark. Caitiff are just kind of riffraff vampires who don't know anything about vampire society, don't know their clan, mutt vampires. What I suspect you were perilously close to becoming if LaCroix hadn't intervened.
Shine the light on the clans. Can you have my eyes to the sect? Oh god, no. I'm not getting into that. My many minds give thanks. Farewell. Right. Are my sort of levels between my microphone and the game okay generally, by the way? Somebody earlier said that I was a bit my microphone was a bit quiet compared to the game. Okay, good. I think sometimes some of it gets a little bit louder, but I can't make the microphone pick up any louder, so I could turn the game down a little bit. Right, what the hell am I doing? Warehouse wizard. Okay, I've got to report to him downtown. Not back to Mercurio. I think I can take the taxi, can't I? God, I think I remember the first time I played this through spending absolutely friggin' ages trying to work out how I went downtown. Because it doesn't actually tell you. I have got to speak to him through the window.
Where to?
Where to? Not here. Downtown. What time is it? Oh, I'm gonna have to come off soon. I have to be up early. Oh no. How did I not see him? Pow.
Let's drain it. Let's stake it and leave it out for the sunrise.
We're going to have a lot of fun with this one.
All right.
Blow up
Budget
our
Wolverine.
warehouse and get away with it. Ah, lick.
The whack. It was a good noise, wasn't it?
Let's pull out its eyes and its tongue and its teeth. I want its teeth.
Camerilla, fuck.
Ow.
Boys, I think we
His
could
foot
all
is
use
glitching
a
through my
little
boob.
entertainment.
There's a sentence.
Those of you sitting in the first few rows will get wet.
Breaking the fourth wall. That's weird.
Son of a bitch!
Leave.
There's 3 of us, Rodriguez.
Yeah. 3 of us.
What are you gonna do? Shoot us? This ain't over.
Nope, he's got a grenade.
We'll find you. You too, Rodriguez.
Yeah, seriously, I was like...
You're both dead.
Talking to me.
Nobody messes with a Sabat and lives.
Keep moving.
Thwack.
Trouble sure seems to like you.
Yes. Oh.
Good effort.
I love how janky the
Execution needs a little
cutscenes are.
work. You look like shit.
Well, yeah.
Name's Nines.
Also, it would have blown me up too, so... I was just lying on the floor being useless, so... I was about to destroy them! What happened to 1 through 8? I'm gonna get... Fairly sure this is gonna trigger the, oh no, a Malkavian response.
Same thing that happens to a lot of anarchs, Malk. But you already know that somehow, don't you?
That's the
Should have
name
been
of
more
their...
careful, newbie. This ain't the burbs.
That's the name of the other, what's the word? Group. What do you know? I will let everyone in shouting distance know. Your face is familiar. Do you have your own cereal?
Kid, I got things to deal with. Why don't you pay me a visit at the last
Yeah, I
round
know,
tonight?
right?
I don't know what you've heard so far, but
They're
it's
still
time
better
you
than
heard
they
the
were
real story.
pre-patch, though. I mean, the opening cutscene just didn't work properly and didn't make masses of sense because it was so glitchy and broken. You heard the real story. I like stories.
This is a mean existence. Stay out of trouble, kid.
I will? Maybe? I'm Ron Burgundy? Okay, I need to speak to LaCroix, who is in one of these big buildings. This one. Milk was a match. I'm in a glass case of emotion. Such a good film. I haven't actually seen that for years either. I also probably could have referenced the whole grenade thing as well, but... Oh, it's this guy. You ate a whole wheel of cheese? I've not even met.
You, look familiar, Missy. We haven't met before, have we? Oh, yeah, back in Santa Monica, right? Whew, I don't know what came over me back there, but now I got this sweet night shift position, and I'm happier than the time I met
it's not fun.
Sipowicz. Well, enough about my lucky break.
I seem to remember quite a lot of Googling things like... such and such this has happened, and then finding out it was a bug and that I'd have to like reload up a much earlier save, or yeah, just not fun at all. Oh yes, he's called Chunk, isn't he? Oh dear. Chunk is what we keep nicknaming one of the twins, and I've told Luke that we can't keep doing that because it's going to give her a complex, but she's much bigger than her sister, so she gets called Chunk. You here to see one of the bigwigs, Missy? Bigwig? No, I'm here to see LaCroix. Haha. Ba-ba-bum, ba-bum-bum. I'm gonna do the second one.
I'd love to buzz you up, but according to Building Security Protocol 916, I'm gonna have to verify you're supposed to be here before I can open the elevator. I hate to be a Louis Law, but I'm new here, and you don't get a second chance like this every day.
Open the sky. Should I mount? Exactly, Badumtus. Shall I milk him again? I'm gonna milk him again.
Okay then. Mr. LaCroix, he told me to expect someone fitting your description sometime tonight. You go right on up.
Many thanks.
Yeah, you have a good power meeting or whatever it is you
Politeness costs
you
nothing.
need any security? Well, you just ring the front desk and ask for Officer Chunk. That's me, in case you were wondering.
No shit. I will stitch your name in my brain. Farewell. Never go full Malkavian. No. I think you end up in some weird like mansion that's very heavily Malkavian influence, and it's not good. I seem to remember. Penthouse. Oh, I know. I did it to him earlier as well, so that's the second time I've done it. I'm nothing if not consistent. I'm not actually that consistent either, probably. Well, this is fancy. I think I'm going to speak to this guy, and then I'm probably going to call it after that. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Sorry. Oh. There. Oh.
There you are. I was informed of your presence in the building. Since you're here, I'll take the liberty of assuming you've destroyed the warehouse. This is correct, yes?
I don't want to give poor Officer Chunk brain cancer. God. Would that not make the Malkavians one of the more deadly abilities? But just really, it just takes a long time. Just a really long-term effect. I know, he's an asshole. I really dislike it. Look at his face. Ugh, so slappable. Since you're here, I think they're assuming you've destroyed the warehouse. 3, boom.
Most excellent. I had no doubt you'd prove my decision a prudent one. I trust you encountered no impediments to your progress on account of my personnel.
Oh God, you're so wordy. Bloody Mercury, Two Faces, Diner Assassins, Wolf People. There were no explosives on Mercury, but I found some. Yeah, let's do that.
Oh. Then I'll see that he's
I
suitably
feel like neither
punished.
of those options.
Nonetheless, you've triumphed. My commendations.
Asbestos.
You've done well.
It's super effective.
I will admit, not many in your position would have overcome such a trial. But don't misunderstand me. It was no fool's errand. You may yet prove to be a
I felt like
genuine
neither of those
asset.
options were good for.
It's a bit disturbing the lack of
Mercurio.
talent within this organization as of late. Tell me,
Yeah,
what would you say
killing
to
people
doing
with a
a bit
spoon
of
is pretty dark.
reconnaissance for me?
It's gonna take a while, but you will still end up dead eventually. What shall I spy with my little eyes? When you say jump, I say, where's the cliff? Dangle something in front of me. What shall I spy with
There
my
have been
little
whispers,
eyes?
rumours spreading around the kindred community concerning the Elizabeth Dane, the cargo ship that was towed into port recently. Have you heard of it?
Yeah. And ineffective and time-consuming. Yeah, I mean, that is a pretty horrible way to dispatch somebody with a spoon. You'd have to restrain them or drug them or something. Okay, I'm thinking about this too much. I'm creeping myself out. You hear them too? I mean, continue. I ignored those whispers. Tell me more.
The Dane was found out at sea. The reports say it was without crew, but they have yet to report a fate of said crew. The police are investigating the Dane as we speak. Even the Nosferatu have little information on what's been found. However, the reason the ship has caused such speculation is because it was transporting an object called the Ankaran sarcophagus.
Oh God, yeah, the sarcophagus thing.
I'm not one to predicate a decision based on conjecture, so what I need is fact. And more importantly, I need evidence that the occurrences on the Dane were not supernatural in nature.
How big is a
and in no
spoon?
way
A shovel
relate
is
to
basically
this
a big spoon, right?
Ankaran sarcophagus.
Yeah, I mean, you could kill somebody with a shovel quite easily. Well, I wouldn't say quite easily, but like a spade. But would a spade the pointy one, isn't it? Yeah, maybe more with a spade would be easier. Although a shovel, I guess you can just use as a blunt object. Help me understand why this one. Why this
Should
one?
I repeat myself? I do believe I mentioned the fact that I bent the delicate laws that govern our society to allow
I see.
you
I was
a
asking
chance to
why
live.
me.
If that isn't enough, you will go to the Elizabeth Dane.
Oh, he's used his abilities on me.
You have 3 objectives. 1. I want you to examine the sarcophagus
What an
for anything
asshole.
unusual. You may sense something peculiar about the sarcophagus. In fact, many kindred in the city
interesting
have reported
fun fact there.
uneasiness in the air since
The Russians used lots of shovels to
Do
kill
not,
Nazis.
under
Did they
any
bury them alive or
circumstances,
hit them with
open
them?
the Ankaran sarcophagus. Secondly, the police have begun their investigation. Find out.
You could
what they
sharpen
have
a spoon, I
concluded thus
guess.
far. Thirdly, take the cargo manifest for the ship.
And then if you went
I
for
want
like
to find out what else.
shot it out of a cannon,
The last
yes,
thing we
nice.
want is police aware of our existence. So be careful what you do in front of them. And unlike the warehouse,
What? I
you
can't just
cannot
kill
wholesale
everybody.
slaughter a ship full of lawmen without consequences.
Fine.
Is this understood?
God, I don't know. More than you know.
Good. Oh, and it has come to my attention that you had an encounter with Nines Rodriguez earlier. The man so does love to throw that
Sharpened
cretinous
combat
charm of his
shovels.
brashly about.
Hmm.
What
Yeah,
exactly
to be fair, a
did
spoon
Mr.
would also do a lot of
Rodriguez
damage
say?
if it got caught up in a hurricane. Because I'm fairly sure I read somewhere on the internet, everybody knows everything you read on the internet is true, that even sort of things like burger, those polystyrene burger container things, or the ones you buy like cheesy chips in on like 2 in the morning after a night out, apparently when caught up in hurricanes, the amount of force they start to pick up, they can shatter car windows and stuff. So a spiff? I can't read that from here. I might really need to make that font bigger. He wants me to find the last round in this field of massive rectangles.
Then, you should go humor the by-the-numbers rhetoric he's so desperately aching to spew. Oh, please, before the chance of fascist oppressor from that dive of theirs clog the air and choke the local kine.
I love humouring
Give the
my own
Anarch
there.
community my regards.
Hee hee, good one. Well, I didn't actually intend to... Spoon knife? Yes, a spife. Nice. Yep, a spife. Right, let's get out of here and I'm going to save it and then I'm going to log off. And... Oh, back down here already. Hi, Officer Chunk. I'm sorry about giving you brain cancer. I didn't mean to. Better than a spork. Yes. I was trying to explain a spork to a 4-year-old the other day because we have a few in the cutlery drawer, and he got it out. And he was like, "What is this, Mum?" I was like, "It's a spork." And I was trying to explain. I think I blew his mind trying to talk about it. But yeah, he then insisted on using it. But he also wanted a fork and a spoon and a knife as well as the spork. So, yeah. Anyway, how to blow a 4-year-old's mind. Give them a spork and try and explain its purpose. Okay, well, I'm going to save it and I'm going to call it here because I should go to bed. So, yeah. I'm going to try and do...
Souls draped in rotten tatters, and
Voices.
father dances in the dark.
Creepy. Super creepy. Yeah, I'm going to call it now. I'm going to try and stream on sort of like Tuesday evenings, Thursday evenings, and Friday evenings. Yesterday's stream went horrifically wrong, and I had... it was just super juddery, so... but it seems to be fine tonight. So you heard a voice. Stop winding me up. I know you can hear it. Oh, thank you very much, JustKill43. It was really nice chatting to you and everybody else. And yeah, I shall hopefully be back on Tuesday at the latest. Yeah, probably in the evening again. Ah, thanks for the follow. Right, I'm gonna say night night. And yep, the moon is melting apparently. Yeah, so I'm gonna go. Night night all, and yeah, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, another Anchorman reference. Another Anchorman reference. Cool. Alright guys, night night, and I'll hope maybe see you on Tuesday or another night. Okay, bye.